were in cinema school.
And we wanted to make a feature very bad. And we made short film, and Remy came out with the idea of a feature which could be done without money.
Yes. Yes, we have no money, and we were in a cinema school, and how to make a film without money. That's the film. Yes, it was the idea. Yes, and make a film without money.
And it's a film on people making a film without money. So they have a killer, and the killer pay for the film stock. So he's a producer.
Yes, the killer is producer. The killer is the producer.
Comment le script a été écrit?
I write a lot of sequences in the beginning and the end, and after on the table we try together. We write together to make a big script.
The final draft. Basically, we pay for the film with our own money, and with people working on the film, which were our friends from the film school. Nobody was paid. Nobody was paid, and everybody has a share of the film. And we shoot for like 3 weeks. We show what we got, and then after we shoot again, and we try to raise money. And somebody lent us an editing table, and like that we got mixing facilities and more like that. But basically, we had, like in the film, we had no money, and it was like that.
Because it's a critique, because we were in cinema school in Belgium, and we study the documentary. And it's a critique about documentary, about media, because it's our work, and we think about it. But it's so like a joke, because together we joke and we like humor, black humor, but we have brain, so we think.
Yes.
It's not only a joke. We joke so often, but
it's and people don't get. People don't realize that it's not film about violence. People focalize on violence and on that, but it's not film on violence. It's film about filmmaking and the process of making a film. And it could be the same film with a different character. Instead of being a killer, Ben could be a door-to-door salesman, and it would be a fake documentary. It would be the same thing, the same film.
Porte plus haut parce que la voiture passe. L'autre jour, on dit. The other day, we see on television, we see Godard, and the people. Jean-Luc Godard. And the people say, oh, with Godard, he have problem with the sound, and he answer, and he answer, I know my work. I know if there are more sound on, he know his work, and it's important for us. We joke about a very serious subject, but we know how we make. It's not only a joke like stupid. We know how we make it.
And sometimes people don't even see that it's fake documentary, and it's, if you look at the dailies, you have 3 times the same shot, and it's fake, but it's precisely written and scripted, and it was like shot that way. It's not at random.
Yes, it's very right. And but sometimes when the critics are jealous, they say it's a joke. It's that stupid boy wanted to play with violence. It's not only that. that stupid reaction.
It was very easy for me to play this kind of personality, character, because I am very expensive and I am very, I have a big ego. It's not difficult for me to speak in front of camera. I like that.
We write for band. We write to, with singing in band. We write for band, and we know he like to speak.
Yeah.
He like to speak. When we are on a coffee, on a pub, he speak, and we don't say. And we love. And it's very easy to write for him.
He could try the dialogue when we were writing them, so he was telling them and whether it would work.
Funny boy. My friends say always, "You are funny boy."
And in French, we say big neck.
No,
In Belgium,
French
we say big neck.
I have a big neck. Yeah,
Yes.
I am.
A man who are
very
proud,
woman
very
like
proud.
that. Yes, I am.
Big neck.
I have. Yeah. Yeah.
So you could see when we were writing the dialogue whether it would work or not, because Ben was playing them, and it's very easy to have the comedian trying them and whether it works or not.
But it's not difficult to. It's not a character of a killer. It's a character of a man who loves to talk with the camera.
To
Not
say
a killer. A killer, it's a.
And to talk, to say nothing.
Yes, me. I talk to say nothing. It's me. I know. But it's like that. And you like. I come.
All the film, it's a subjective view, because the viewer can see by the cameraman that the same view, and the viewer are with the crew, and they kill together. The viewer kill with the crew. They rape together, and it's very difficult because in the beginning of the film they lose. We love together, and after we rape together, and after it's difficult for the viewer to keep up. And the success. It's all because the humor and the identification, I think. The woman was very kind, and come on, we were very
shy. Remy was very shy because Ben already played naked in the film, and it was such a surprise que tu étais nu déjà dans le film. But Remy is a very shy person, and it was very.
And we were afraid to shoot this sequence, but the woman say, "Okay, boy," you know, and it was very happy, and
Remy.
she understand what we film, and it's not a problem.
Remy have a sad body, a real sad body, and it was very difficult for him to mean his body. But after, with the time, we stopped to love about his body. Yeah? It was difficult to stop to love about his body, but the film, it's cinema is cinema. Yes.